Tony Robbins likes to say that we can impact and influence the outside world, but we cannot control it. However, what can we control? We can control the inside world. We can control our own decisions, our own way of thinking, our own way of life. And that's what our primary focus in life should be on. What can I do? How can I impact the situation? What solution can I come up with? A fascinating insight from this week's Torah portion by Rabbeinu Bechaya. It's talking about when Yosef, he opens up to the brothers and he tells them, I'm Yosef, and then V'yishlach et eichav v'yelechu. He sends off his brothers, he sends them home. And it says Rabbeinu Bechaya that he sends home all of them, including Binyamin, his younger brother from the same mom. And therefore Yehuda was able to fulfill his promise because he took a personal guarantee, and he says, he told to his father that if I don't bring Binyamin back, I'm personally responsible and I will suffer in Olam Haba. So he fulfilled his promise. So they asked Rabbeinu Bechaya, if he fulfilled his promise, how come for 40 years his bones were rolling in a coffin when they took a body of Yehuda out of Mitzrayim? His bones were rolling all the time. Why? Because this promise tells us Rabbeinu Bechaya, it depended on others. Really, the promise that he made was not an appropriate promise to make, because it depended on others. And it was a doubtful situation. Would he be able to fulfill this promise or not? And when I was reading this, I was like, wow, this is exactly what Tony Robbins is saying, that we cannot influence the outside world. And we shouldn't even, we can influence, but we cannot control. We should not take personal guarantees on behalf of other people, because we cannot control what they will do. We can only control what we can do, and therefore that's what we should focus on. And if we can focus on what we can control and what we can change, then we'll be able to impact the world for better. Shabbat Shalom.